Good evening. Welcome aboard to the good ship eModels. Yeah, see what did that? See how I nautical type leading and things like that. Yeah,
I'm
but
strongly resisting the urge to sing the Love Boat theme right now. Really, really strong.
yes. Yeah, gins will be served when the sun gets up, the yardam, but the sun is over the yardam somewhere in the world. So go and help yourself.
I apologise. I completely misunderstood when you said that there was going to be a naval theme. No, it's all right. Don't. Right.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you've been, when we said it was a naval theme last week, you've been collecting all the fluff.
I've been practicing my dancing.
Oh God. Oh.
I've got my tassels and everything. No, I won't.
Oh, I need bleach.
I now can't erase that
Oh.
from my brain.
Oh, for bacon flavoured soap. Oh.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I haven't got chat, so I can't see what people are saying. There we are.
Dear.
I've got.
You've missed all the
chat
comments
as
that me and Foxx have been talking in chat while you've been busy.
I need. Right. I think I'm with you. Yes. Good
Ted,
evening.
we're going live in now.
I've got a new watch as well.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's got pretty colours on it.
Yeah, I actually found it when I was metal detecting.
It works.
It works, yeah.
How old is it? Is it like an old vintage Casio or something?
No, it's not. It's a Garmin.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a Garmin GPS
Isn't
watch.
that a kind of toilet paper?
Yeah, and I did try all the channels to try and get it back to its loser, but it's probably been there for quite a time. It's sort of.
What Ted means is he got it and he went,
Anybody lost this? Has anybody lost it? Anybody? No. Last chance. No.
I took it home and I brought it into the toilet and I sat in the toilet, closed all the doors and turned the light off and said, anybody got this? No, mine. There you go.
Yeah, it's mine. It's mine. So, yes, good evening. As you may notice, there is only 3 of us tonight. Yes, because Colin's not with us. Colin's a bit poorly, so we do wish Colin well. Hopefully he might be sort of laying down and watching us while somebody holds the phone so he can see it and things like that. So if you are watching Colin, get well soon. Come back next week. Hurry, please, because it's a pain in the bottom trying to find all these words and things for it. Because yes, I'm doing the factoids tonight. It's my turn.
Factularity.
Yeah. And I think I'm a little bit far away from the screen. So, yeah, when it comes to my turn for the factoids, I'll have to move up.
That'll be just like having Festa here then, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
I've got my words. Where are my words?
Yeah, I've got all the words, and we'll do lots and lots of facts tonight because I've got to make up for the facts that I forgot to do last week as well. Yeah, I haven't forgotten.
So me and Chris should have an easy night tonight. I'll just get me
Yeah.
I mean water.
Yeah, get your gin. Yeah. So good evening. Right, what we'll do now then, because we're a man down. Yeah, we'll go across to Foxx for the terms and conditions and behave yourself. Listen carefully because there might be questions.
Yeah, oh God, will there? You mean for us or for them?
Well, but all of us.
I hope it's not for us.
I don't want questions.
Yeah,
No.
the crowd might ask questions.
That means I need to
We can
know
ignore them.
things.
It's fine.
I only know 3 things, and 2 of them are probably about worms. So
Yep. So,
And the other one's wrong.
So we'll now listen intently to Foxx.
in the beginning there were dinosaurs, and then they all died out. Welcome everyone. It's the eModels Monday show. It's your show. As always, it's just about you guys hanging out and chat and having a good time. If you're watching this and you can't see the live chat, it's over there somewhere on YouTube, over to the side of us lot. There's a chat window. If you're not watching on YouTube, if you're watching it ensconced in the eModels website or on Facebook or somewhere else, click on the YouTube icon that's down there in the bottom right hand corner underneath the... Oh, excuse me, I swallowed the wrong way while I was talking. Oh dear. I've gone a bit funny. Yes, there's a YouTube button underneath the video player. Click on that. It'll magically transport you through Disney Magic over the internet to the YouTube page where you can carry on watching.
It can't be Disney Magic because everybody bursts out into song.
Oh yeah, also it'd be terrible. Everybody look like Aladdin. Oh no. Yes, so it'll transport you to the YouTube page where you can join in the live chat. And you want to join in the live chat because it's awesome and there's good people in there. Don't forget, of course, if you are watching this, we've got the chat in front of us, but we're all really old and we've all got rubbish. As I've just found out from Ted, he's a long way from his chat. So please ask us questions, interact with us in the chat. This is a show for you guys to interact with us, but make sure you put your comments in big fat capital letters so we have a chance to see it. I can hear something.
Bold.
I can hear
Did that
somebody
work?
talking. I can hear voices. I'm hearing voices.
It's Mrs. Ted telling the cat off.
Right. I thought I was worried for a minute then when Fox said he was hearing voices. I was thinking, kill everyone,
Yeah.
kill everyone.
When are you going to get the cat up in the man cave, Ted, so we can see the cat?
Can hear voices in my head. Hang on.
Yes. So yeah, please put your comment in big fat capital letters.
Bold.
And to make sure we have a chance to see them. Or if you want to, you can do a super chat by clicking the little dollar symbol at the bottom of the chat window. That puts your comment in a coloured box, and there's no way for us to miss your comment then. Or if you want to, you can @ us. We're assigned in chat as our appropriate name, so I'm @ Modelmaking Guru. Ted's in @ Skipper's Scale Models.
He's not even in there, so I wouldn't bother. No.
Ted's not in chat, and Chris is obviously signed into chat as @Gross Models, and it might @ us so we can see our names as well. But don't forget, of course, it's an eModel show, so please keep the chat clean, keep it clean and family friendly, and please don't mention other model retailers in the chat. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. Good night, Vienna.
You have been told. Remember all that.
Finger pointing.
Yes, because next week we might not do it, so you'll have to remember what we said this week, next week.
Next week, might be like, do whatever you want, and it's Anarchy Week or something like that.
Yeah.
You might not.
Yeah.
That would end well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I've just realised we do all this. I do the instructions. You do the terms and conditions. Colin does the factoids and things.
Somebody does nothing at all, do they? Somebody doesn't have a section.
He doesn't do it.
I do I push the buttons and make the things happen on the screen so everyone can see what's going on when things happen. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
I think Chris still needs a section. We'll have to have a think on this. Chris have a little section of some sort.
Yeah. Chris makes the magic happen, don't you, Chris?
Yes.
He goes like that.
I have the magic fingers.
Steady now.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I have some important news for you. Mama Fox told me before we went live that tonight's favourite for Mama Fox is Ted, but of course Chris has now donned the pig hat of happiness, so that might change.
Oh yeah.
I of course am never the favourite, but that's like being rewarded. That's like winning a competition from your employer. It just doesn't work like that. So I'm fine with that.
Yeah, the pink fluffy hat of friendliness. Yeah.
Fluffy or floppy, either will do.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, should I now have a go at doing these factoids? Festers. Yeah, Festers. That's Ted's factoids.
Do we have a banner, Chris? Or
I've got one that says Fester's Factoids.
Yeah, but
that'll
that'll do. Yeah,
we should have done one that says not Festus Factoids.
I can't. I've got a cross through the Fester icon at the bottom of the screen. But,
that'll do.
Right. I will now attempt, and I've just lost the screen.
Ted's managed to make sure his screen is a long way away, so he has to squint to read.
And he's already messed it up and lost it, so it's all going according to plan.
What does this button do? Right, here we go then. Right, today in science history, we'll start with that one because I've got lots of factoids. Today in science history, that's fine. Ole Evinrude. Now then, Evinrude, do you know that? Yeah, Ole Evinrude, Ole Evinrude.
Has he started using words yet? I haven't understood a thing.
Born the 19th of April, 1877. Died 12th of July.
Oh, hang on, wait. Is this deaths of the week, births of the week, or science fact?
I haven't a clue. Yeah.
Do I take my hat off or keep it on? Or I don't know what to do.
Yeah, forget about that.
Hang about. I'll put the birth and the death factoid. I'll put all the icons up. We've now got Fester's Factoid, birth of the week, and death of the week, all showing on the screen.
Technically, they're all born and they're all born.
And we'll have Ted's tunes as well. Why not? Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
When was he born? When did he die? What did he discover?
This is where Chris works for a living because I'm going to mix them all up, so he has to keep pressing buttons. So this must be a birth of the week. Ollie Evinrude, born on the 19th of April, died the 12th of July, 1934. Norwegian inventor and manufacturer of the outboard engine, Ole Evinrude was rowing his small boat one day, and it struck him that rowing was more difficult than it needed to be. So it took him how long to work that out?
I was actually sitting there thinking, that's amazing. That's the same surname as the outboard motor engine company.
It is. It's amazing.
And I was like,
how
oh,
yeah. I tell you what, I'll go and buy one of them outboards. Hey, it's got the
Next
same
up,
name.
1975, Dave Ferrari.
Yeah. When he figured out a better way, he invented the first practical outboard motor in 1909. Yeah, he patented it in 1910, and it quickly replaced steam and foot-driven motors and spurred a new industry.
God, foot-driven motors. Can you imagine trying to cross the channel on a pedalo?
I'm sure somebody's done it.
Let's go for a picnic.
I'm just going across to Ireland. I'm just getting flashbacks to the pedalos at Pontins in Blackpool.
Yeah, going across the Great Norwegian Fjords in one of these swan-shaped pedalos.
God, I just remember it was a pedalo pool that was about that deep.
Right, we've got another birth. Lucine Levy-Bruhl, born the 9th of April, died 13th of March, age 81. French philosopher whose study of the of primitive
You're doing
people
Colin proud.
gave anthropology a new approach and understanding irrational factors in social thought and primitive religion and mythology.
Good lad.
Yeah, does that mean anything to you? No.
It does to me, but there we go.
I wasn't listening.
Right. Christian Gottfried Ehrenberg, born 19. Okay, he was born a day. Died the 27th of June, age 81. I didn't tell you the year, so you can work it out yourself.
Don't make me do maths.
Tonight we will do maths.
Oh, I'm going home.
Yeah. German biologist, microscopist, explorer, and
That's not a word.
micropaleontologist has been called the founder of microleontology, the study of fossil
Microleontology. That's a study of really small people called Liam, and there's a cat, isn't there?
the study of fossil microorganisms. Foxx likes fossils.
Microorganisms, you say?
He held that animals of any size, down to the tiniest, have oxygen systems.
Possibly even smaller than that.
Including muscles, reproductive organs, and stomachs. Such ideas of I won't bother reading the rest.
Colin is in chat. He says, "Do the voice, Tedward."
3 for a pound.
4 candles.
How many for a pound, Tev, Colin?
3 for a pound.
There you go. He does actually say, sorry to let you down, Mrs. Fester had a hand surgery today, so I'm on a good hubby duties. Thank you all for your kind words for her. Enjoy your What's in Store, Fox. Yes, he's not sick, but he did manage to bail out on his What's in Store week, so it's my turn this week.
Cunning plan for doing it exactly the right week. Yeah,
Yeah, but big massive hugs to Mrs. Colin for
absolutely.
Yep. We got death of the week. Yeah, what are we doing yet, Ted?
Yeah, I think we'll do some deaths of the week. Right.
Off. Ted.
All right.
Ted. Oh. It's got to be respectful and thoughtful.
Yeah.
Respect me, right? Yeah, okay.
Ephraim Shea died the 9th of April, age 67. Well, he was actually born on the 9th of July. Work it out. American logger who invented. Why is there a link on the word invented? American logger who invented the Shea-geared small steam locomotive to haul heavy logging trains at low speeds over rough terrain with poorly laid, uneven track. Well, they should have got somebody better to lay the track, shouldn't they? Then they wouldn't have needed to invent the train to pull it.
We've got a terrible rail track. We can either get a new track or invent a train. I'll just invent the train. It's easier.
Yeah.
I've worked with British Rail before. It's just invent the train.
His 1988 prototype had a steam boiler mounted amidships. Oh, see, nautical again.
Wait, hang on. 1988?
Yeah.
He invented a steam train in 1988.
I think someone probably had invented it beforehand.
What? I'm confused now.
Did I say 1988?
You did. I'm thinking,
Why did I
wow.
say 1988 when it's actually 1880? I just make these up. The wheels were driven by bevel gears on a shaft. Power was transferred. I tell you what, go to todayinscience.com and have a look.
You've scared Colin off. He's gone now.
Right, here's one of Colin fame, Zygmunt Florent von Wobbelski.
Wobblesky.
Wobbelski. He died this day in 1980. I've done it again. He died this day in
You're stuck on 1988, aren't you?
Hang on. He died this day in 1888. He was probably run over by that train that was invented at the same time.
What, that was invented in the 1980s?
He was a Polish physicist who liquefied the permanent gases such as nitrogen and carbon monoxide in larger quantities than are previously completed by calligraphy by some other guy whose method he improved. Yeah, see, I'm better than you.
I shall liquefy these gases using the power of color.
Yes. He achieved static liquefaction of oxygen and air. Why? He was first to liquefy. He was the first to liquefy hydrogen. Yeah. Although he achieved it by. Why do people do these things? What? Yeah.
Do you ever get the impression Ted's got like a lifetime ban from the Royal Academy of Sciences? He's not allowed to go to any of the lectures.
Yeah. I've invented this great thing.
Why?
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 Yeah.
Does it make gin? No.
Right. I tell you what. Let's have some today in history. What happened in history? Well, today in beautiful Britain on this day in history, the English naval commander, Sir Francis Drake, sailed a small. He sailed a small number of ships into Cadiz harbour and sank most of the Spanish fleet. Yes.
And then he got a right rollicking from Elizabeth afterwards because she didn't want him to do that, and that's why he fell out of favour. I've watched Elizabeth Art. I know these things.
Yeah, the incident became known as singeing the King of Spain's beard.
Glenda Jackson was not impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
Cat.
Meow.
In 1905, the birth of James Jim Mollington, Scottish aviator who flew from Australia to England in 1931 in 8 days, 19 hours and 28 minutes. I wonder if he had a stopover at Singapore.
He might have stopped at the services for a wee or something.
He married aviator Amy Johnson, and together they made the first east-west crossing of the North Atlantic and several other pioneering flights. Oh, wasn't that romantic? Flying off into the sunset.
But technically, if you're flying off into the sunset, you're at the same time flying out of the sunset into the sun, not sunset.
Yeah, you should never fly into the sun because you can't see the bandits coming at you.
You'll melt.
Because they're in the sun. 1933, Dickie Bird was born in Barnsley.
Barnsley.
Oh,
is that a birth? Right, I'll give it. Right.
He's used to ride the buttons. Is it a birth, death, or a day in history?
Yeah, but in 1992, the death of Frankie Howard, OBE. Have we got the deaths? English comedian, comic actor whose career spanned 6 decades. Cool. Yeah. Right. That's the factoids done in the Festus bestest way.
Excellent. Right.
Now,
you
did miss,
and then we're done.
You missed the death that I'm going to do because I found a death that people wouldn't be aware of. Charles Darwin died on this day in 1882.
Now, how did I know that you were going to do that? Because I did see Darwin's death on there, but I thought,
also Lord Byron in 1824.
Yeah, he's a poet. We don't care about him.
And Roger Williams died in 1684. I don't know who he was, but he's got my name, so I've got.
He's probably one of them like Irish folk singers.
Is that the guy that used to do the whistling when he sang?
No, I think he was
a theologian and colonist.
No,
colonist. It might have been. I don't know.
A colonist.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Do you want some music factoids then? Because I've got a couple of music factoids. Because this is somewhere. Today in music, what happened today in music? Born today in music. Birth, back to births. Alex Croner, blues singer, musician. Never heard of him, so forget about him. Alan Price. I do know Alan Price. Keyboards with Animals, who had the 1964 House of the Rising Sun as a solo artist. He scored. Start again. As a solo artist, he scored the 1967 number 4 single Simon Smith and His Amazing Dancing Bear. There's a earworm.
Do you know what the German for earworm is?
Earworm.
Ohrwurm. Ohrwurm.
Ohrwurm.
Yeah.
George Harrison and George Harrison, John Lennon and George Harrison left the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi.
World car.
Yeah, he left the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi's ashram he left the place in India with the wives before the study was complete. Yeah, so they came home. Where are we? Glenn Campbell, number 1 on the Billboard country singles chart with Jimmy Webb's song Galveston. Oh God, I can't sing it because of copyright.
You can't sing it because you can't sing it, but you're pop.
Yeah, no, not quite finally. 1980, Blondie went to number 1 with the chart hit "Call Me." Yeah, I do know that one as well. And finally, I will say finally, make it finally, because all the way down here, on this very day last year, Captain Tom Moore reached number 1 in the charts with "You'll Never Walk Alone." There we go. Was that a year ago?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No, it's that a year ago. God, doesn't time fly?
It's a good day today.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all my factoids done. Yeah. I won't shut them down because I might bore you with some later on.
It's all right, Ted. You've managed to fill a third of the show, so we're more than happy. I'll do my what's in store, then we can bugger off to the bar.
Yeah, the naffy's open. Let's go to the bar.
No, I'm not gonna go through the chat too much right just at the moment, but I did spot Scale Model Muse making a physics joke, so I appreciate the physics joke. Reference to Flatland.
I did notice that Emma Jane Young said that when Foxx made the meow sound, Paul started looking around the screen, and Paul's her cat. So
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
So meow, Paul.
Paul. Meow. Meow, Paul. Meow.
Yeah. One of these.
Paul, free for a pound.
Free for a pound.
How many cats do you get? You get free for a pound.
4 candles.
4 candles.
4 candles. Right. Well, it's over to you.
Chris's face is just like, help! I'm a prisoner. I can't get out.
Have a little sign, help me.
Right, well, Ted's done half an hour. I've got the what's in store, so we've got half an hour of Chris to fill now. There you go.
Cool.
Off you
Yeah,
go, Chris.
we'll just leave it open to the people in chat now. Tell us what they had for the tea. What did you have for your tea?
For the next half hour, Chris will try to get all the cotton buds back in the cotton bud tub.
Now, well, later on, we have, of course, got the prize to give away. So people can spend the next half hour going over to last week's video and commenting on it with the
Yes.
what does Q something QL? I don't remember. What was the thing? We asked you to say what does QL stand for in the kit that we're giving away, which is the Bedford QL refueler.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, so don't forget, if you've not put a comment on that video yet, go and do it. You've got half an hour or so. You've got to be in it to win it. You might not like the kit, but it's a free kit, so you like it.
People are saying meow in chat quite a lot, so yeah, that
Saying
seems to
meow, so we read it.
Meow.
Meow. When are you going to get the cat in the... No, Ted, put your finger in your... You have to do it like that. It went the wrong way.
No, it
Too
doesn't work.
early. Oh, dear.
It works if you get a police helmet. It works brilliantly with that because the little curve at the back. But yeah,
Yeah, Stan Laurel doesn't need to be worried, does he?
yeah, yeah, but it doesn't work. So there we are. So what did you have for your tea?
Ask the question. Ask the question, Ted. Ask the question.
Yeah. Belly and bench.
Yes. Or for those watching in black and white, bench and belly.
Yeah, I had salad first of the season. First of the year, first of the season. Summer must be here because it was chicken salad.
We had takeaway from the chip shop. So fish and chips, except I didn't have fish. I had sausage and a saveloy and some chips.
Saveloy.
And on the bench... All right. I'll push the button and go full screen so you can see it. Hang about. Put myself there. Put myself there. Look.
Please hold it properly. You make me nervous.
An eModels build.
An eModels build. An eModels build.
It's finished. Ted. I finished it. Ted.
Oh, hang on.
Yep. Yay.
Yes. Yeah. And did anybody else out in Chatland have any finishing things this week? Must be model related. Can't be finished decorating the living room because that you don't get a ding for that. Has to be model related.
As we know, if you finish a thing, you get a ding. I've just made that up in my head.
Yeah. But if you finished it prior to last week, too late. Your time
committee doesn't care. Committee's not interested.
Yeah, you're timed out.
Yes. So the video of the final painting of that is available on the eModels channel. On this very channel, it's listed below somewhere in the thing. It's the Benz Patent Motor Wagon 1886. I want to say. I don't know. Remember.
1988.
No, about 1989 or something. Yeah, it's when they invented the first motor car.
Well, I've got nothing to show off this week. I've been building some Space Wolves. I've been building my big X-wing. But I've got nothing to show because it's been off the bench stuff. And for dinner today, I made a slow cook, and it was a bit disappointing. It was really nice, but I put in minced beef, potato, onion, carrots, all kinds of vegetables, thyme, rosemary, paprika and chip salt, which is weird stuff. This stuff called something I can't remember. Lots of other herbs and spices, even a bit of cayenne chili pepper, and all it tasted of was kind of the mince.
You put in too much other stuff, didn't you?
It also had chicken gravy, onion gravy, and curry sauce gravy in there.
You're putting too much of that Ponzi stuff in, all them herbs and things.
The herbs give it some oomph.
No, because they fight against each other and all die off. So you'd have to...
No. The thing that gives the stew its oomph is the fat.
Yeah, but it's lean beef. I can't eat fatty beef. I'm stuck on lean meat at the moment.
You Ponzi southerners. Yeah.
Well, I'm not a southerner.
You're southerner to Ted.
Yeah, that's true. God damn it, that means oh no.
We have Mayhem Model Works says Belly homemade chili with rice.
Ooh.
And Dave Cardboard says Belly this week he invented Monoberg. It's like Battenberg but without the checks for lazy chefs. Bench
so is it
could
just
be
Berg then?
Sorry?
Would it just be Berg?
Yeah, Monoberg.
Monoberg works. Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Yeah. It's like Battenberg without the checker pattern.
Yeah.
It's for lazy chefs. Bench could be anything. Occluded by Belly. That's it.
Mark's model says Belly tonight was linguine with a spicy beef sauce. Doesn't tell us what is. Oh, hang on. It says a bit later on. Bench desperately waiting for parts 3 and 4 of the Alien part work. Totally good.
Jerry Bourne. Bench just finished the Tamiya 135 Elephant. There you go then. Belly, sausage and egg bap. Oh, sausage and egg bap. I got up early this morning. I got up extra early just because I felt like a bacon and egg bap before I went to work.
Now, we do have a sworn duty to point out lacks of commas. If you read it as he writes it, he actually says he's just finished the Tamiya 135 Elephant Belly Sausage and Egg Bap.
Oh,
I didn't know Tamiya did that.
I don't know, but elephant belly sausage sounds good.
And it doesn't at the same time.
No, I'd be quite happy with that. Phil Lewis. Phil Lewis says
that's going to be a big bap in it.
Yeah, well, you can lots of sausages out of it. It's fine. Phil Lewis,
big bap.
Homemade chicken chow mein. Bench the ashes of my mojo. Don't worry, mojo comes and goes. It'll come back.
Go and play some video games or something for a bit, and it'll do something completely unconnected.
Underdog Painting joins us and he says howdy. Hi.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Yeah,
Hi, Underdog Painting. Yep. No, welcome along. Welcome to the chat. We say we do nothing serious here. Seriousness. There are other channels available if you want seriousness.
Model making talk. There are other channels available. Max McGinn says Belly, or as Colin in honour of Colin who's not here. Max McGuinn.
Yep.
Says Belly had chicken tikka masala and rice. Oh yes. And Bench currently building 4 armored sentinels for the Imperial Guard or Astra Militarum. Good lad. Bit of Astra Militarum Imperial Guard. Get what? Now you're in the Guard now. So.
Yeah, Sean Wiles is trying it on there, but he says I finished on tank. Yeah, bit more detail before you get a ding. But,
and bench stuff, belly stuff as well, because you know.
Yeah, belly stuff as well. Belly stuff as well. George Taylor says it was my birthday yesterday. Can I get a ding?
No.
Oh, does the committee do birthday dings?
No.
Scale Model Muse had a big fat burger and fries from Five Guys.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Michael Jackman had belly double whopper with cheese and fries. Bench. Hang on. Belly double whopper with cheese and fries. Bench. And then Ravel 172nd Type 9 CU boat. Big moment. Whole sections assembled now after applying the photo etch. Oh yes. Emma Jane Young says she finished a bottle of wine. Can she get a ding?
No, but you can get the bottle and you go.
Does Mrs. Colin get a ding for going through operation and being good?
I suppose the doctor can get a ding for finishing the surgery.
If it makes you feel better, give her the ding for making me do the what's in store. There you go.
Yeah, Emma. Yeah, Emma. Do you try that thing when you sat drinking a bottle of wine? You've got the empty bottle next to you on the sofa. Do you put your finger in the bottle top, sort of wobble the bottle around on your finger? Do you ever?
No, nobody does that.
Else?
Never does that, Ted. Does everybody know?
Bobbins 9000 belly 2 giant burgers, bench
giant?
135th Tamiya Churchill tank and a 172nd Russian Object 279 tank. Also finished the 144 A400M.
Now, I may have missed this earlier in Colin's stream today, but is it Bobbins that ate 2 half-pound burgers?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Was that you, Bobbins? Was it 2 half-pound burgers? Did I hear that right in Colin's stream earlier today?
Half a pound.
Half a pound. Oh, half-pound burger.
Two for half a pound. What?
I don't know. Scale Model Muse doesn't say belly, so she's fired. But she does say benches those damn orcs are now a box of Gretchen. But you missed out belly.
Muse did the belly earlier. That was Five Guys.
Was it? Oh, was that? Okay. Okay, you split it into 2. I apologise. I take it back.
Did the belly first, importantly, so that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, good girl in that case. And my chat just disappeared. Hang on. Tim Young says belly, sweet potato and chickpea curry. Emma has got us healthy eating. Bench, a pair of 144 scale aircraft for a 1950s Iraqi Air Force vignette. I
quite like the face that he's put in there about the healthy eating. It's neither happy nor sad. It's just sort of...
It's like... It's a thing that happened.
Scale Model Muse said he did build his Macaw a new cage this week.
Or she did, but you know.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Dave Colboard says he's had an idea for a new product: instant slow cook. I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. But the stuff I made tonight that didn't taste anything like any of the ingredients, oddly, smelled exactly like Irish stew, which drove me even more nuts that it didn't taste like Irish stew. But hey.
Irish stew. Yes, what you used to say when you met the bad guys. Irish stew.
I get that. It's a police joke.
Scale Model Vamp says you scare me sometimes, Fox. I don't know what about, but it's not wrong.
Anything I said, it's correct to feel that way.
Sean Wiles still doesn't give enough detail. Now in belly, it was an ickle tank.
Scale Model Muse put ground meat into a slow cooker. He should be banned from the kitchen. And we do it all the time. I did forget to brown it. I normally brown it first and then it's quite nice with mince. It's quite pleasant.
No birthday ding, says George Taylor. I guess I would do on a tight ship. So, yep.
It's the committee. The committee's just harsh.
I'm the skipper. Yeah, it's a HMS committee.
I finish my dinner every day and I never get a ding.
Yeah. Anders says, Billy, pork chop with brown sauce and spaghetti for lunch. Yeah. A sandwich with spaghetti for lunch. A sandwich with spaghetti for lunch. A sandwich with sliced
broken
Bench, all bits and pieces for the Kettencraft Prime. Kettencraft.
Underdog Painting says Belly, Beef Madras and Bench built the Pariah Nexus Kill Team box set. Good lad.
Richard Thomas, Belly, 3 cheese pizza. Bench, 124th, Fujimi Ferrari F430.
Is that free for a pound, cheese?
Free cheese for a pound. Free. Four
How
for
much is
£2.
free cheese pizzas, pound, mate?
5 for £2. Free for a pound.
Free for back. Come on, darling. You can have one yourself. Step a bit closer. Come closer. Come closer. You at the back. You at the back. Want one of these? I'll throw one in. I tell you what. I'll sell you not 1. I'll sell you not 2. But you can have 3 for a pound.
For a pound. Bobbins confirms it was 2 half-pound burgers. Good lad. And Vamp says to ban someone, but I don't quite know who. I've lost track of who what now. Michael Jackman says, "Gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that ding." Pipkins, 1968, I think.
Could be around there, yeah.
George Taylor says, "Bench lemon pepper chicken nuggets for wings from." George Taylor says, "Bench lemon pepper chicken nuggets fro Wingstop."
I think that was Belly meant to
from-
be, but and it says Bench, but
Bench, the model ship I've been on all year. I think it means from Wings. I guess Wingstop is a Chinese takeaway type place.
Where are we at? Yeah, chat seems to come to an end. Keep it going.
Donald Mackenzie is finally home, apparently.
Yay! Welcome home, Donald McKenzie.
Muse says he'll get it right eventually, Chris. No, I don't think he will. No.
Wait, who'll get what right? What?
I'd bet Ted was saying that Muse was doing something. Keep saying he was doing something, but we know, of course, Muse is a lady person.
He'll get that right eventually, but then he'll start calling Muse
he-
Vamp and Vamp Muse.
He won't. So.
I do apologise. Yeah, but it's just yeah.
That's right. I think Colin was calling Vamp Muse this morning, so I think they're both used to it. That's okay, Chris. It could have been worse. Foxx could have been a YMCA member.
Don't know.
Meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Ted. Ted, shout down to Mrs. Ted and say we all say hello.
Yeah.
I don't think that was Mrs. Ted. I think that was a cat.
That was a cat. It was like, whoa. How does a cat sound like a house, like a 30-year-old woman? Ah!
Right. Right. What else has everybody been up to? Is anything? I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind.
I got halfway through my sentence and got bored, so I just stopped.
Yeah, I've already.
I like your British comedy captain's hat angle there, Ted.
I would wear my hat at a funny angle, but it won't fit. So
Yeah. I think we should all get captain's hats now. I think.
Yeah, I keep trying to convince Mrs. Ted that I need to grow. Now I've got the hat. I need to grow the full beard and get the.
You've tried
the
before,
woolen,
Ted. You won't have it.
Yeah.
well, the thing about beards is that they grow on their own. It's a naturally occurring thing that you don't have to do anything. It just happens. In fact,
but
it's
Ted-
less effort to have a beard.
Ted could grow a beard, but he likes the house he lives in. So
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I could. Yeah, it's not as though it grows quick enough that I could just go to work and it's there when I come back. It just happened.
If you strain really hard, you can grow it quicker.
All right.
well, you can do other things as well. So I wouldn't recommend it. George Taylor asks, question: black licorice, yay or nay?
No.
No, that's a no from
It's
me.
all right, but only in a little bit. If you have too much, you'll get the hosepipe bum. No, don't do too much. Oh, hang on. Sean Wiles says, I finished the Tamiya 135th Panzerkampfwagen Ausführung Day, kit number 35096 from 1977. Enough info now, Ted.
Well, from 1977, it took him long enough. Yeah, but can have a ding anyway.
Have you softened your dinger?
What?
Have you softened your dinger?
No.
Your dinger sounds muted.
No, that sounds same as normal.
Nice ring to that, isn't there?
Yeah. It sounds a little softer and like you've put some padding on it or something.
You've got a different earpiece in.
Or you just, oh yes, true. Or you're just being more gentle, I don't know. Michael Jackerman, this is one for Ted because you've used these. Question: life color paint. Do I have to use the thinner or can I use another? For example, Tamiya.
No, I wouldn't recommend the Tamiya one because that's for Tamiya, isn't it? What does it say on life color?
I would say if you're brushing them, don't use thinners at all. If you're spraying them, then you want to use thinners.
It tells you paint with the brush strokes.
They're just acrylics, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just acrylics. You can use any proprietary acrylic colours. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah, if you're airbrushing them, any acrylic thinners will be fine. Like the Tamiya stuff would be fine. It's just if you're brushing them, don't ever use thinners.
Yeah, live colour thinners does not remove colour when dry. Dilute colour, preferably with live colour thinner, or lacking this with water until reaching a thickness similar to milk.
Yeah. So I guess they're just very similar. If you're airbrushing it, yeah, use thinners. If you're brushing it, don't use thinners. Make a wet palette and use a little tiny bit of water.
Yeah.
Don't airbrush with water. Don't thin paint for airbrushing with water. It never works well.
Yeah. Emma asks, "What's the cat called, Ted? Please, can they come and say hello? I will try and get the cat. We have 2 cats. We have Tiger and we have Treacle."
Wait, hang on. When did you get a second cat? I knew you had one. You had
No, we've always had 2 cats. Yeah.
You've had one hidden away from your public.
Yeah, the brother and sister, they're rescued from the allotment. But
do you mean you stole them like you stole
rescued from the allotment?
Yeah,
you found them when you're metal detecting.
Yeah, one way.
There's somebody's cat. No, bye. You'd be surprised what Ted's got in his house.
How were they trapped at the allotment? They might have just been walking through the allotment. That's not. You don't rescue things from the allotment.
Yeah. No,
unless they were buried. Were they buried in the allotment? In which case, that counts as a rescue.
Yeah, it's a really sad story. So if you start the sad story music, like Sunday. Yeah, it was a wet, wild and windy winter's night, and it was chucking it down. A storm was thrashing through the allotments, and we were.
So it's a normal day in Barrow, right? Yeah.
It's a normal day in Barrow. And we'd gone down to clear the chicken. We put the chickens away because it was so wild and wet.
Put them away back in the box. Unplug the chickens and put them back in the box again. It's not Christmas anymore.
Yeah, so we'd put the chickens away and we'd chuck them up for the night, and we could hear, me and my lad, we could hear this meow, meow.
We thought, that's a funny noise for the chickens to be making.
So we decided it wasn't the chickens that were making this noise. It was a cat stuck somewhere. So
nothing gets past today.
That's
no chicken.
Yeah,
that's a space station.
In true Hollywood style, the wind was blowing and the lightning was flashing, and we could hear this meow, meow. So me and my lad were actually on our motorbikes. We'd gone down in the pouring rain and the wind, and on our motorbikes. We meow, and we searched and we searched and we searched high and low, and then underneath the tarpaulin, we lifted this tarpaulin back. We found a litter of cats that have obviously been abandoned by its mother. Treacle was lying there, all a tiny fluff ball with his tongue hanging out and just about on the verge of death, covered in slugs. So we picked them up and carried them home. We put them in the top box of the bike actually, but we took them.
Wait a minute, there was a litter of cats, and you've got two of them. Did you leave the others?
I was just thinking that. I like them two right there.
I've only got room for 2. We'll have that one and that one.
Yeah,
right.
We'll just have these. Yeah, these 2 look nice. We'll take these, leave the rest. Yeah.
He took the 2 nice looking ones, looked at the rest and went, "This is Sparta." Put the tarpaulin back.
Yeah, it's live or survive in this world. So yeah, we took them home and we nursed about half a dozen tiny bundles of fur back to life, and found them good homes and kept 2, and the rest, we got rid of the rest. Yeah, so that was it. So that cats from the allotment. So we kept Treacle and Tiger, brother and sister. Yeah, so there we go.
Yeah, but what you need to do one day, is clear all the damageable models out of your room and get the cats in for a live show.
Yeah,
just move all the models out so they can't damage anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you try carrying the cat up this ladder, my arms would be scratched.
How come the cats don't just come up the ladder themselves?
Yeah, I could wrap it in a towel.
Don't they just come up there and explore like cats always do when there's a workbench?
No, because they're just lazy cats.
No, because he's got that electric fence around the opening, hasn't
he? Yeah, the cats look up, think, I'm not going with this.
Do you know, every model maker in the world who also has a cat is very jealous of the fact your cats don't go on your workbench?
No.
That's not how the universe works.
No, if the chicken was here, the chicken would be on the bench, no problem. But,
Oh yeah.
yes. There we go. So that's the story of Ted and his cats, and how we came by 2 cats.
Catagram from Mongo says that's the most epic cat story that's ever been told.
Yeah.
Lee Barrett says, "Where's the hour tune music when you need it?"
Yeah, that was the tune I was thinking of. Yeah, we should have a bit of our tune.
Copyright, but yes.
What would your tune be though for that story? I don't know, nothing really fits.
I think it'd have to be some kind of 1940s film noir, like it was a grim, dark night in the city, rain and the gutter pouring down.
that was it. As the rain was lashing down and the thunder was like that, I could have sworn I could hear somebody playing a saxophone.
He's like, I followed the dame to the allotments.
Yeah, and the street light was going.
Yes, he's playing a saxophone in the window where there's a neon sign.
Candygram's got an idea why the cats might not be coming upstairs. He said Ted once mentioned that material for a good approximation for an antenna for a model can be plucked out of a cat's face.
Yeah, that's
approximation.
That's why I've got bald-faced cats. Yeah, the wife keeps saying, "Strange, these cats don't have any whiskers."
They keep getting their heads stuck in things.
Max Model suggests the Hovis tune. That would be kind of apt and appropriate for northern people, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're a grand ride back though.
I won't do it, obviously, because of copyright, but you know.
We're a grand ride back though.
George Taylor says we were driving and listening to Pink Floyd. Our 3-year-old son asked if the meowing was in the song. We pulled over and our cat had jumped into the trunk.
The scale model views, my cat would find a way to get up there.
Oh yeah. I don't have a cat.
Get a cat.
I just thought I'd say that. I don't have a cat.
You can have one of mine if you want.
No.
Ted finds spare cats every so often.
Everywhere he goes, like cats falling out of his trousers.
Give us half an hour. I'll go and get you one.
It's like Spike Milligan with the cutlery. It's just cats falling out of his trousers like instead of the cutlery. Those are the old jokes.
Max says other breeds are available. True, yes. So we've got to think of copyright and advertising and things like that.
Yeah.
Horvis and other breed.
We can't really follow that with anything now, can we? In any way, shape, or form that's even remotely interesting after that story.
So I take it. Obviously, Foxx has got no pets. Chris, has you got any pets?
No, I've got children.
Yeah.
Do they count as pets?
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, and the good news is, your young master Ted is moving out. Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Modelling room.
Yes, he finally got his own house, and yes, moving out. So yes.
So now you've spent 2 years setting up your modelling thing in the loft. You can move into that spare room.
Yeah,
I'll
move downstairs. I'll move downstairs and send Mrs. Ted up here. She can do all the sewing and stuff up here
in the hot summer.
Yeah.
In the hot summer. Yes.
You mercenary,
you
mercenary, sir.
I can get a room with a window.
Have you found out if
Mrs. Ted, you can have this space all to yourself. She's like, oh, thank you very much, Mr. Ted. Now he's thinking, I've got the good room.
Have you found out if the Titanic actually fits out the room now?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to take the ladder out to get it down, because I thought what would happen is that I could actually disassemble the Titanic to get it out.
Disassemble.
No, but it won't. Yeah, so
you're gonna have to kind of how big is your hatch? How wide is your hatch? Like about.
Don't ask personal questions on live on the telly.
How big is the hatch?
I think the hatch. I think the hatch is about 3'6".
Okay, but you're still going to have to basically get the entire Titanic and just kind of go like that, aren't you? Like it looks like real life.
I think that's it. It's going to have
just
to
make sure it
down.
doesn't snap in the middle, because that'd be exceptionally ironic.
Yeah, it's going to. Yeah, we'll have to film it, won't we? We'll have to live stream fetching the Titanic.
Stick a GoPro to the side of it as you're filming it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I can hear a bleeping. What's that bleeping sound?
I think it's my phone.
It's not
everybody's
me.
Missing. Yeah, everybody's missing in. Right.
Cats don't need reasons. They just do stuff and then look at you like they planned it that way. Yes.
Yeah, cats always look at you as though they're planning your murder.
They are.
I've seen.
They're not. It's not as though they are. They literally are.
I've not had cats, but I've seen videos of people with cats where they sit on a shelf, look at you, and while they're looking at you, they push stuff off the shelf.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, literally every minute of every day, a cat is planning your demise. It's only the sudden realization at the end of the train of thought that you provide the food that they go, oh, damn it. Oh well, never mind. All right, then fine.
not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
Yeah, today it may be tomorrow.
But give me that crappy chicken again. I want tuna next time.
Oh yeah, we got fussy cats as well. You give them dinner, they don't eat it. Oh, I'm not eating that. Where do you get that from? Aldi? Oh, I'm not eating that.
Do your cats do that thing? Our cat used to do this, right? It would sit there at the door and go meow, 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 meow. And you're thinking, okay, it wants to go out. Meow, 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 meow. So you open the back door and it goes. And you're like, you want it to go out? It just sits there like that. And you're like, just go. And it's like, so you close the door and it goes meow, meow, meow. And you're like, oh, fuck. So you have to get the door and close it dead slowly. And it sits there and it goes, okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
You'd have to force it to go out the door without booting it.
My cat only gets one chance. The door opens, it's out, whether it wants to or not. Yeah,
that's because it lived in the same house as the chicken, so it knows to run.
It may be assisted, but it's going out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of talking out. A lot of talking of cats in the chat. Spruggloo says Mama Foxx would love a cat.
Nah, she wouldn't.
Mayhem Model Works says my cat's a git.
Interesting. Do you want an interesting science fact about cats?
Go on then. Interesting science fact. It's science fact.
Science fact time. When people are allergic to cats, it's a common misbelief that they're allergic to the fur or the down or the dander that comes off the cats. Apparently it's not. It's actually a protein in the cat saliva that people are allergic to, because what they do is, of course, they wash themselves, the fur comes off, it's got the protein on it, and it's actually that protein that people are allergic to. So there are people now working on a way to block the action of that protein in the human immune system, so you won't have an allergic reaction. So there you go. You've learned something interesting. It's not the fur you're allergic to, it's a protein in the cat saliva. There you go. Now you know. Shut up. Learn it, brain, Phil.
Yeah, one thing that gets me about the cat, it'll come in the house or walk through the living room and it will claw at the living room rug and just pull it up for no apparent reason.
It's what they do. They're working on their claws. They can't use nail clippers, so they've got to do whatever they can to grind their claws down.
Apparently they do that on legs as well.
Yeah. And anything else.
Where else? What else were scale model damn thing clawed me walking past for no reason. Yeah, cats do that. My cat doesn't like going anywhere near my modelling space, says Donald McKenzie.
Violence will do that.
Stuck in and then I emptied the compressor tank. That's a good idea.
Oh, that's a good idea. Very good idea. Emma Jane Young says, I tell everyone how wonderful Paul, her cat, is. And how well behaved he is until I show somebody my phone and a photo of him and they ask me, why do you have all claw and teeth marks on your screen? Cats understand almost 125 commands but choose to ignore them all, says Max Models.
Cats are reincarnation of the devil. Yeah, they can be evil when they want to be.
In fact, you know what a cat reincarnates as? A cat. Because they're that much of a pain in the backside.
Yeah. Oh, what I did find the other day when we opened, we've got a shed outside.
Best place to have one, I found.
Yeah, double door shed.
It's a good place to keep it.
And in there we keep the bikes and sort of all the other sort of rubbish that you can't keep in your house. We open these double doors, and there, sat on the bike seat, sat like Tom and Jerry cartoon, was a mouse. Yeah, it was just sat there. So, oh dear, I've been caught, and on off it scurried. But yeah,
it's trying to steal your bikes.
Yes, I think it was just about to. Yeah, it could have been.
That's not as good as me.
However, the cat did the proper Tom and Jerry type thing. Next day, mouse at the back door.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That doesn't beat me though. Like finding a mouse sitting on top of my TV in my bedroom on the first floor. I'm like, what?
Waiting for you to change the channel. No,
waiting for me to open the door so it could get out.
Where else?
I know shall we mix it up a bit and do a what's in store 5 minutes early?
Oh my lord.
We've lived dangerously because Colin's not here.
Somebody's got to do the talking so I can work out the screen share, how to break it properly.
I was just thinking that you haven't disappeared yet, but you know.
Yeah, stop. Don't take the wrath of the whatever from my...
Shall I do the talky bit while you're doing that? Right.
Yeah.
We're not giving anything away, are we? They haven't told us they got mugs back in stock or anything, so...
No, I don't think there's any mugs in stock, so it's still for fun.
Yes. Foxx is going to do a what's in store momentarily. He's picked some things. He's going to do it now, apparently, without me telling you. Get away, get off. Not your turn yet. My turn. Foxx is going to do a what's in store in a moment. And when he does, there'll be several items that he will choose. He's already chosen. He's going to select them, put them on screen, and they will have, apparently, a theme. I say they all have.
What's happened?
I didn't do that. Where's Chris? What?
You did that. You didn't do that.
I didn't
Someone's
do
pressing
that.
buttons and it's not me.
I did not press.
If someone's pressing my buttons, I'm not going to be happy. Leave my buttons alone.
Don't press my buttons. That was not me.
As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the people that shouldn't have buttons and still have them.
You need aims.
Foxx is going to show you several items, most of which will have a theme. He might have a red herring because he likes messing around with people. When he does, you have to put in the chat when he comes back after at the end, when he says go. What's the theme? Go. He'll say those words. When he says those words, you can put in the theme, typey, finger words, and you can win a chance to win absolutely nothing. Not often do we give away nothing.
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 Nothing for a pound.
Nothing for no pound. No pound at all. No money need change hands. You will be sent an invisible bag of nothing at some point.
No money, no out, no nothing neither. Yeah.
In fact, the post office van will drive straight past.
Yes, they magically deliver it without you even noticing. It'll appear magically in your front room without you even ever opening the door.
It'll just drive past and he'll slow down and then go yoink and drive off again.
So yes, if you want to join in, make sure you're watching the stream live. Click the little button that says live, or you can refresh and drag and make sure you're up to date and watching now. So, how many things you got, Foxx? Is it like 6?
Don't you do this slowly, this bit? I've got it nailed down to a T and I do it like
I was making sure you were ready. I didn't want to, peak too soon and come back to you and you'd be ready. Like,
I'm more than ready.
It just so happens that the 5 minutes earlier that we were going to start 5 minutes earlier.
Now,
I thought I'd fill it up. There we go.
I do have to prepare a text document on my iPad for the theme because there's information I need to impart to you. But anyway, yes. Right. There is a theme. Are you ready? It's not that hard. Well, it shouldn't be that hard. It might be that hard. I don't know. It's not Chris level hard. So, but it's not Colin level easy either. So, right. So I need to. I haven't had time to look.
I haven't had time to look and guess today. So
right. Can you see my Google screen now?
We can.
You can? Good. Okay, right. The first one we're going to do this evening is we are doing the AV Vallejo model colour set World War II German Waffen SS.
Vallejo.
Now, these are a set of their paints that they have started doing that are designed for tabletop gamers. Specifically for World War II tabletop gamers. So you're looking at things like Bolt Action specifically and some other tabletop games. Now, they're probably just the same colours they've got in other ranges, just relabeled for this pack. But if you are painting, whether it's tabletop Waffen SS or just normal 135th or whatever you're doing, they're kind of accurate colours. They base them on the original colours and the correct colours, so they're as accurate as they can get them. But they're just handily designed for people painting like Bolt Action armies and things like that. But whether you're doing that or not, it doesn't really matter. They're German Waffen SS colours.
Yeah, I do know that. It never occurred to me until a while ago that when paint manufacturers make paints, if it's a good manufacturer, they'll actually make the paint of a different shade to the real thing, but to take into account the scale effect.
Yes, yes, that is the thing that some manufacturers have done. I think Life Colour does that. I think they say in some of their blurb that Live Colour, and I think some of the Vallejo stuff, the model colour stuff, they do the same thing.
Yeah, I know, like AK Real Colours, they do it. That's done as well. So they take into account the size of the model, so it looks more natural.
Yeah, because if you have something of a specific colour and you shrink it down to a smaller size, if you painted it the exact same colour, it kind of wouldn't look. It would look a bit weird.
It looks a bit different.
Yeah, so there's it's the accounting for scale on models is quite a difficult thing, and I've never quite understood it. It's quite sciencey, but yes. But yeah, so these are intended for people doing tabletop gaming, and not just like bolt action, but proper like they also do Napoleonic sets as well and other color sets. So they're really aimed at tabletop gamers and war gamers, but anybody could use them because they're all the correct colors. They're supposed to be as accurate as they can get them. You've got German camo orange ochre, you've got German camo pale brown, German camo dark green, bright green, black brown, German camo black brown. I've got that as a game colour. So these are all their regular colour paints. And light brown. So there you go. That's the Viejo model colour set, World War II German Waffen-SS. Das ist richtig. Next we have the... Oh, this is a classic kit. I built this as a kid.
I built it, yeah. Who hasn't built this?
If you want stupid deal, right? A lot of kit for no money. The Tamiya 135 88 gun. The 88mm gun flak. This one from 36-37. There's also an Africa Core version. I think it's got a few extra bits. This is, you get the gun, you get the gun crew, and you get the two sort of trailers to put on the gun when it's being and you get the bloke with the motorbike. 20 quid. 20 quid. It's Tamiya.
Yeah, it's a good bit of building that for 20 quid, isn't it?
It's a beautiful, and if you get something like the Horch transport, you can hook it on the back. And if I think you can actually get a Horch, or it's one of the half-track vehicles where you get this with it as well. But this is like it's like a 40-odd-year-old, it's a 45-year-old kit, but it's still fantastic. I made this when I was in my early teens. And it's
I think well, I'm almost sure I built the Africa Core version, and this you can buy all the diorama accessories for it as well. It actually fits that gun.
Yeah,
so you can buy big sandbag walls and things like that. So.
They do have the Africa Core one in stock. It's a little bit more expensive though. I think it comes with a few more bits and bobs. It's maybe a more recent tooling, but this is a classic Tamiya kit. It's an old kit, but it's one of those old kits that puts modern manufacturers to shame. So if you want a really awesome build for 20 quid, you're getting a lot of plastic.
A couple of people in chat saying they haven't built one. Bobbins 9000 and Johnny both saying they haven't built this kit. What? Start building it. Go buy it now.
Yeah,
it's 20 quid.
Yeah, you haven't completed your rite of passage. Then you've got to build it.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting the trailer units to go on the front and back. You're getting a bloke with a motorbike. You're getting a full gun crew and the gun itself, and it can be combined with some of their other vehicles. It's 20 quid. Do you know what I mean? So we always say that some of the early Tamiya stuff is the best things to start out on because it's so cheap, but it's so good. It's so good.
And if you wanted to, there's bags of aftermarket stuff for these because they've been around for so long. So you don't need to just stick with the same basic kit.
Absolutely. So that's the Tamiya 135 88, the flak gun. There you go. Next up we have. It's always the third one you have to buy. Remember. Oh, don't forget, by the way, folks, we don't know how many of these they've got in stock because Chris forgot to say this bit. Major part of the job, but he forgot. But never mind. I'll just do your job for you. Don't forget, we don't know how many. We don't know how many of these they've got in stock. They could have 1. They could have 1,000. So if any of these tickle your fancy,
slap it in your basket.
And don't forget,
it's not yours till you check it out.
Yes, if you get it in your basket, don't leave it there till the end of the show because if they've got one in stock and somebody else pays for it first, you're knackered. So do all those things I've just said. Next up, we have the Tamiya 132nd North American P51D Mustang. 132nd. Yeah, nice bigness. Let's just refresh it to get rid of the shipping information. We've got the actual detailed information. There we go. P51D
That's an interesting
Mustang,
picture.
blah, blah, blah. Where are we up to? The unmistakable form is reproduced on actual design drawings of the aircraft as well as through study of actual examples. Line it up with the Tamiya's 132nd Super Spitfires and A6M Zeros for a display of iconic World War II fighter. I think this is their more modern tooling as well.
I like that picture of the sprues and the box in the background. That's quite arty.
Yeah, Artemacate. But you get all the things. You get you get all the engine, and you get the man with the plane. And you also get the stand with the plane to put on and then the things. But yes, if you've not made a Tamiya aircraft, they do exceptional aircraft, exceptionally good quality. It's 132nd, so it's huge. So I didn't know there was like a cargo chute at the back or something. Is that where all the people jump out with the parachutes? I mean, really small people.
It's because when they're flying, there's no onboard toilet.
Is that just the poop chute?
Mm.
Yeah.
And the smaller one at the front for number ones.
Yeah, that's for your cat. Yes, so yeah, Tamiya look at that. I mean, just look at the detail on that. So it's one of their more modern toolings, but it's Tamiya. Tamiya do exceptionally good aircraft, so you're not going to go wrong. And it's 1/32, so it's going to be a make-up to a beautiful kit. And if you want a good practice of metallic finish aircraft, apart from the Starfighter, there's no better metallic finish aircraft to do than a Mustang. So check it out. So there you go. It's the Tamiya 1/32 North American P-51D Mustang. Next up, don't forget, by the way, guys, don't answer if you know what the theme is, if you figure it out, don't put it in chat until I say go. Otherwise, we'll give you the finger of shame. Next up, we have a bit of a weirdness. The NPC Roadrunner and the Rail Rider includes painted figure.
Oh, the Roadrunner. Beep, beep, beep.
I have got I've done some research on this. It's a snap together kit aimed at the younger builder. And it has a fully painted Roadrunner figure that sits in the back. Other than that, I can give you no more information. I don't know. I looked it up and it's like, that's just the weirdest thing. Apparently there's a line of Warner Brothers.
Did they sell an Acme delivery truck?
No, but there is one with the Wile E. Coyote and something similar. But it's just I can't add any words to this. It's just it is what it is. It's the NPC Roadrunner and the Rail Rider includes painted figure.
It really
It's
is.
aimed at the younger builder.
I can see it now. The painted cross on the roadside. And
Oh yeah, or the big tunnel painted on the cliff wall.
Tunnel painted on the side, yeah.
Yeah. So if you've got a younger builder in the house, get him that. It's kind of awesome. I can't add any more to that, so we'll just move on.
I'm not sure why he needs a vehicle because he's very, very fast without it. I don't.
It's a range of the characters from various cartoons from Warner Brothers properties. Is it Warner Brothers? It is, isn't it?
I have no idea.
That had like weird. They're vintage NPC kits from like the early 70s, late 60s. So it was all the kind of era of the hot rod type stuff and all the weird nonsense and the crazy cars.
Be like Penelope Pitstop and all the rest of it.
Yeah, and it was all the era of like all the weird funny cars and stuff. So they just made strange cars. These are all vintage reprints of vintage kits, you see. So very weird.
Michael Jackman said it's an Acme kit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mark Shellard says free birdseed. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Big arrow pointing down at it. Yeah.
So there you go. So that's the NPC Roadrunner, and the Rail Rider includes painted figure. Next up, we have the Kinetic 124th. I've never seen a plane this big. 124th Republic P-47D Thunderbolt Razorback. I didn't know aircraft came in 124th. I do now. So it's the. Have we got any information on this one? Let's have a look. Nope. No information at all. But we have some Picatorn, some renders. So it looks like it's got a fully detailed engine. And it's got wings and a propeller in that and stuff. And a very tall box.
Typically it's a strange shaped box as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is. Keep in mind, it's 1/24th scale, so it's going to be massive. How big is that new Airfix one? The one that came out. That wasn't the Thunderbolt. That was the other one, wasn't it? That was 1/24th, wasn't it?
The Typhoon I built was
no. They did the American. Was it Avenger or something? The blue thing that on the back of it was an aircraft carrier plane on American World War II.
Oh yes, the one Neville built it.
With the blue and the wings.
I know that there's a part work one of the Spitfire going around at the moment that's 1/18th scale, but that's a part work that's going to cost £1,000. So
you could put it
90 quid for that.
Yeah, so 90 quid for a 1/24 scale aircraft. Hello. Plus, it appears to have a naked lady on the side, which is always a good one. And it seems to say Squirt 2, which is a bit rude, I think, personally. But I'm not even going to comment on family friendly. So that is the Kinetic 1/24th Republic P-47D Thunderbolt Razorback. There you go. Looks rather mint. I like that. And then last but not least, because a lot of people forget that eModels do remote control stuff, we have the HPI Nitro Starter Pack and Multi-Region Charger.
Nitro. Yeah, my lad had a car that ran on Nitro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It wasn't as quick and simple to use as the electric. But,
no, it's this is professional, like a tyre iron and everything. It's professional remote control stuff. This it comes with a fuel bottle for easy and safe filling up, Phillips and flat screwdriver for easy repairs, small or large universal wrenches, glow igniter with strong 1800 milliamp NIM rechargeable battery, and multi-region overnight charger for the glow igniter. Genuine quality for all HPI Nitro cars. And a lot of people forget that eModels do RC stuff. They're an RC specialist. So if you have got your HPI Nitro cars, you might need a starter pack if you're just getting into it. But yeah, they also used to have the HPI Racing logo on their jackets for a while. I seem to remember.
No, I've got. I was just looking at my jacket over there. Yeah.
No, I mean on the cartoon versions, not on the actual real one. Yeah, so there you go. So that is it. So I'll quickly go through them again to remind you, see if you can get the theme. It's not that hard, but it's not super easy. So we've got the AV Vallejo model colour set World War II German Waffen SS. Tamiya 135th 88mm gun flak 3637. We have the Tamiya 132nd North American P51D Mustang. The NPC Roadrunner and the Rail Rider. We have the P47D Republic Thunderbolt Razorback. And we have the HPI Nitro Starter Pack Multi-Region Charger. So I shall come back. Somehow I'll press a button and I shall say, what's the theme? Go. And I haven't got the chat up. Let me just get the chat up. That would be a good start.
You need the chat up.
Yes.
I think you've made a mistake by getting rid of that screen share as well. I think we might need to go back to that because I'm not sure.
I will go back to it, don't worry. I'm waiting for the chat to come up with some answers. I'll get that screen share back, but I won't actually share it. I don't know how I got rid of it. But...
Yeah, you click get rid of it, so you just click stop sharing.
I pressed a button probably.
You did.
Yeah, probably. No answers yet. Is anybody answering?
Yeah, no, you can just get rid of that. Right, that. There we go.
Nitro Boom Haha, says Mayhem. Nobody's getting this one. I thought it would be a bit easier, but never mind.
I think I might be, higher functioning. I think I can't turn my brain down to your level.
Nobody's answering it. Is it chat just delayed or is it? I have to refresh my chat and just make sure.
I think it's you. I think it's too difficult for people.
Have I just broken everyone?
Maybe we made a mistake by starting 5 minutes too early and they don't understand.
Chat just gone home? Chat just gone home.
I wasn't paying attention, says me.
I forgot what's the link and what, says Tim Young. I have no idea, says Carl. Tim Young says, huh? No. Oops, caps lock. I should give it a minute. People talk about other things in chat.
It's not one of these like Chris's, is it, where we have to read all the blurb? And
no, not at all.
I haven't been making a note of the third letter of the fifth word of each of them.
No, the answers should all be in the titles.
Yeah.
I'm nodded off, stumped, 42, no.
Yeah,
I'll give it a minute and then I'll go through and I'll read them all out again and I'll give it some emphasis to try and make it a bit more obvious.
Are you happy with your choices this week, Foxx? Or was it a strain?
We inspired not to answer this week, see how long you could stretch for. Dunkelgelb, it's Chairman of the committee. I'll go through them again and I'll try and I'll use some subtle emphasis. So
do you think that you have done a particularly good job this week, or is it just that people are being dense?
I think I think knowing the Fox's standards of laziness, that Mama Foxx has probably done this.
I think I've always done a good job. Right, are we ready? We have the AV Vallejo model colour set World War II Waffen SS.
Are you still watching the chat? Because we don't know the answer. Open. So okay,
I've got the chat open. So it's the AV model set SS. We have the Tamiya 88 gun flak. We have the Tamiya North American Mustang, the NPC Roadrunner, the Kinetic Thunderbolt Racerback, and the Howitzer Charger. Does that help?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Prices are all under £200, says Stuart Tucker.
I may have to take a closest answer. There's a specific answer, but if it gets desperate, I might have to take the nearest to it. There we go. Anders Ericsson gets it spot on. Muscle cars. Aha.
Okay.
I need to explain now, don't I? I need to explain.
Yeah, I was going to go with bobbins. I thought horses.
No, it was bobbins, but
pizza toppings. Yeah, no.
Right. I shall explain. Using words. So, can you still see it?
Yeah.
Okay, we have the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454. SS 454. We have the 1949. These are listed as the top 10 best all-time muscle cars. The 1949 Oldsmobile Rocket 88.
Tim Young come up with them all, I think. But carry on.
I see. We have the 1965 Shelby Mustang GT350. Mustang, get it? We have the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird. That one's kind of that. I thought that might give it away. The 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt, and last of all, the 1970 Dodge Charger. There you go.
Yeah, Tim Young had them all. Yeah.
Did he? Get in. Well, then we'll give it to Anders for getting it first, and we'll give a little bonus nothing to Tim Young for getting all the cars in there. So there you go.
Nitro the Wonder Horse. I agree with that. Yeah, Nitro the Wonder Horse.
Yeah, Anders says, I didn't have nothing before. Thanks a lot. Yay.
Yeah. Muscle cars like a Nissan Micro, but everything opposite. Yeah.
Nothing was won in the show tonight.
Yeah, nothing was won. So there you go. Muscle cars.
You could have won.
I can't believe I almost stumped people on one that was more straightforward than one of Chris's.
That's most unlikely.
I don't know why you can say that's more straightforward. Because
the answers were all in the titles of the products.
But all the answers were different. I mean, it's a good thing. I liked it. It was good. I didn't get it, but it was a good one. But it wasn't that there. You only know the connection if you know the connection.
Yeah, you'd have to take like 4 letters from one and 3 letters from another and 1 word from here and a word in the description.
Yes, you did.
No, you didn't.
Well, from the titles, but yeah, they're all different words and letters. Well done. Congratulations.
It was actually quite challenging to get muscle cars without actually having a muscle car in the in the products.
Very good. So whose turn is it next week? Has Colin just missed out and it's Ted's turn?
No, we're going back to Colin. But
are we going out of order?
Ted. Yeah, because otherwise that means Colin gets away with it for a week.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah, nobody gets away with it. Nobody gets a ding, and nobody gets away with what's his stuff. Yeah, yeah. You have to. The only way you can get excused from it is a note from the Undertaker. Dear team, X can't attend tonight because we appear to have him in our.
So he may have been transferred to our department.
Yeah. So that's anyway.
Signed Moira from HR.
Yeah. Then we'll have to verify it anyway. So,
do you know, even in hell, HR would have a lady called Moira from Edinburgh who would wear tweed and be the head of HR. Wherever I've worked over the years, it's always been somebody called Moira who's been the head of HR. Oh, hello, I'm Moira. It's like, why is it always?
Is it always the same woman? Does she follow you around?
No, that's the weird thing. It's always some woman in a tweedy outfit called Moira from usually Aberdeen or Edinburgh.
When you say a tweedy outfit, you don't mean Tweedy Pie.
No, I mean like a business suit, but it's kind of tweed wool. Because
it would have been better if it was Tweedy Pie.
Yeah, that would have been.
But each time you get a new member in HR, when the old one leaves, the new one comes, they try to instill this new sort of fangled appraisal system, don't they? They try to bring one in. Well, the old one didn't work, so here's my new one. Well, that's not going to work either because we're just going to ignore it. So please fill out this 40-page document before your appraisal next week.
No. Give me more money. I rock. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. So I'm glad all those days are over. Yeah, my appraisals now consist of, "Hi Ted, how are you today?" Yeah, I'm all right.
Your appraisals consist of, did you put the washing out? Did you mow the lawn?
Yeah. So
you still get 360 feedback, you do.
Yeah. Pete Rogers says HR women turn into cats at night. Yeah, see what he did there. Yes, very good. Anders says, have 3 mugs already, but didn't win nothing before. Yeah, well done.
Yay.
Yes.
Now you've got nothing to put in your mugs.
Now you can give pride and place on your shelf to nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, you probably have enough nothing to fill all 3 of them mugs.
Maybe a little bit left over as well.
Could be. Right, well, we've got about 10 minutes left, so it's up to everybody else just to round up tonight, whatever.
No, we've got a thing. We've got to draw a prize for last week.
Oh, all right. Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, well, I'll sit back then. Yeah, it appears, folks, that we have a thing. So you've got about 5 minutes just to nip over to last week's video and have a comment underneath.
Big thank you to Johnny, by the way, who's just bought the Flak 88 plus the Pink Panther and the small arm set. Good
Cool.
lad.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Good lad.
That wasn't the third item though.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you can't really combine a fighter plane with a Pink Panther. It doesn't really
Yes, you could.
Of course you can.
Different scales.
Yeah, but it could be far away.
Yeah.
The perspective.
Do things with perspective.
Anyway, who's got the thing for the what's it for giving away? Is it you down there?
I've got a
Little
thing.
down there. That little one down there.
Shall I show my thing on the telly?
Put your thing on telly.
There we go. This is the video from last week that you should have been watching and had watched last week, and now you can comment on it for a thing.
There's Ted's 1,000-yard stare looking for submarines on the horizon.
Now, when I loaded this up before we went live, there were 12 comments, so you had a chance of winning. You were 1 in 12 chance of winning. But I'm sure other people have gone across and commented on it now, so we shall find out how many people have actually commented on it momentarily. I shall copy that URL.
Ural. My name is Ural.
Copy. Right. This is what you're fighting for. This is what you could have won. The IBG Models 135th Bedford QL
Still got a few
Refueler.
moments. If you've not put your comment on there yet.
You have moments, but mere moments.
Mere moments.
Yes, so that's what you could have won. And the question you had to answer was, what does QL stand for? So I shall put the comment picker thing into the comment picker. This is the URL that we're doing. So we shall get rid of duplicate users, because you can only enter once.
Yep.
We'll find out how many. If you've done it now, you can get in, but not in the next 2 seconds. Then it's going to be gone. I shall load the comments now. That's it. There are now 29.
Wow.
So yes, lots of you left it till the last minute.
Amazing how many people forget until we tell them, isn't it?
Absolutely. Right, I shall start the raffle and pick the random winner. So good luck to everybody that's entered. If you entered after then it's too late. What?
Yeah, well, we'll have to look at some of the comments. What people?
Yes, we'll have a look at those when we find out the winning one.
Do you want a drum roll? Are you doing a countdown?
No, he's doing its own drum roll. It's it. We have Scuba Steve 84
That was quick.
has won
Well done.
with quality lasagna.
Quality lasagna.
That sounds absolutely ideal. So yes, if you are Scuba Steve 84, please email us at above Fox's head there, the email address that says ted@eModels.co.uk.
Except it's obviously not Ted at eModels, eModels.co. It's just...
It is .co.uk.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, UK, Google. Okay, Google Play.
Right, so let's have a look at the comments. We'll have a look at the first 12 comments, the ones that put in, before the times, and we'll see if Scuba Steve was there.
When you send your email, Scuba Steve, include your name, your address, and your phone number, please, for the delivery driver.
Yeah.
We'll
I assume
forward that
Scuba
on to
Steve is
the guys
watching
for you.
because he didn't put in he wasn't one of the 12 people that put in first. We have John, who said it was Quad Lorry, nickname
Quad
Queen
Lorry.
Lizzie.
Quad Lorry. I'll read them out in silly voices if you want.
Okay.
You just have to tell me what they are because I can't see because I'm at my microphone.
But Mayhem Model Works says it's Quasimodo's Long Johns.
Quasimodo's Long John.
Red Leno 8 says QL is the abbreviation for a quintal, a unit of weight equal to 100 kilograms. 1.3 quintals sounds a lot lighter.
Quintals, the unit of weight equal to 100 kilograms. 1.3 quintals sounds a lot lighter.
And see how much you learn on eModels each week.
You learn things.
Science, because we like science.
So that's, yeah. Dan says the vehicle's full name is actually Bedford Quincy Langmire, the 3rd Earl of Refueling Shireford.
Bedford Quincy Langmire, the 3rd Earl of Refueling Shireford. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.
I shall reload the page so we get the extra bonus ones in.
Oh, yeah.
Ted's adjusting his booth there, isn't he?
I'll just nip down to a few random ones down the bottom there. We've got Anders says quite large.
Quite large.
Michael Jackman says quite large as well. Oh.
Quite large as well.
Peter Rogers says quaint lines.
Quaint lines.
SpiddyQ8 says questionable lollipop.
Questionable lollipop.
And Things That Fly says quiet lizard.
Quiet lizard.
Lizard. Wizard.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
There
we're
we go.
done. Yes, done. I think that's everything. Anything else anybody wants to clear up? Any last thoughts or?
It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I'll clear that one up.
Yeah.
That's universally applicable. So.
Right. Oh well, time to leave it at that then, because there's only 3 of us. So yeah, we can make up 5 minutes next week.
Yeah, Colin will do them 5 minutes next week.
You can do
those
it 6
extra.
items in the what's in store,
Yeah.
can't you? So.
Well, I think there's many times when we have worked sort of overtime, so we could get 5 minutes. We've got 5 minutes in the book, haven't we? So we could sort of write that off.
It's like a loo 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Although if you're British, it should be a left 5 minutes because lieutenant.
Or I thought you meant a toilet 5 minutes. Sorry.
Well, there is that. More than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant a toilet. Yeah.
No, it's in loo.
Yeah, that's what you used to do in the shipyard. You used to go in at 7:30, start, have a brew. Then by the time the brew was finished, it was coming up for 9 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock meant that it was toilet time. So you went to the toilet. And then 10 o'clock, you used to come back and you'd have your sandwiches after you'd washed your hands.
Your pre-lunch lunch.
Your pre-lunch lunch, because it was 10 o'clock, it was brew time. Then you might go on the boat for an hour, do a little bit, and then by that time it was getting to about 11:30, so you need to come off the boat so you were back in the workshop in time to finish at 12, and that's how your day sort of revolved. That's how we have built world-class leading submarines. So we
didn't. Judging by the way they kept sinking outside as they left the dock. Hi, we've launched. Oh,
but the submarines, they're meant to do that.
It's like you can imagine the captain there saying, "Dad, I hit the gatepost in the new car."
I've just had a thought. I've realised that it's not next week we're here because it's normal, but the week after's a bank holiday.
Ooh.
So I reckon that's why Ted said that Colin's got to do next week because it's Ted's turn the week after.
Yeah, but then it's still but it just makes Ted's turn the week after that.
And also I have submitted my leave application because 4th of June I shall be on holiday for a week, covering 2 Mondays. So
hey, wait, what? The 4th? It's not June. That's right. We got it's May next month, so you're okay. We're still here.
Yeah, we're a little way off just yet.
Okay. Right. Yes. Well, it is 3 minutes to go now, so we've killed 2 minutes. But yes, we've had a great night tonight. Unfortunately, Colin wasn't with us, so we do hope Mrs. Colin is fitting well and back up and making his breakfast for him in the morning.
You missed Colin.
Yeah. So
Colin shaped a gap in the screen. Just split across both sides. It was there.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't quite fill. Chris doesn't quite fill all the bottom.
I can't get you guys to corpse as easily as I can to Colin. So.
Yeah, and that's too much like Dallas. Oh. Yeah.
This is the kind of thing where at the end we need to kind of go, but only in that layout.
Right, I shall put my hat on for the closing moments.
I'm not going to.
Yes. Okay, everybody. It's time to weigh anchor and set sail for the evening and go on a night patrol. But in the meantime, thanks everybody for coming along and joining us again tonight, keeping us happy and occupied. And yes, so we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Exciting and new.
Bye.
Come aboard. We're expecting you. Are we there yet?
Hooray.